Hello? We live now? Just checking. Alright, it looks like it's live. There's no issues. My bitrate is fine. Okay! I can start the stream now. Yippee! I'm a little... My voice is a little... scuff for today because I've just been drinking soda the whole time. And I'm still drinking soda, which isn't probably good for my voice. But for today, the agenda is simple. It's my birthday! So, I'm giving myself a present by making myself a femboy model. I already have the base skeleton here, so all I really need to do is design the overall, like, the hair, the clothes, and then I'll fix the posing and stuff when I make the actual model. I'm not gonna make the actual model yet. I'm thinking about making that a milestone someday. So right now, I'm just gonna be drawing. I'm just gonna be drawing the model. So that's the goal for today. So I have the face already here, the head, the proportions, just the right femboy proportions before I start drawing it. So I'm not gonna really... I don't plan on changing a lot from what I already have. Other than... Well, obviously there's still gonna be boobs. I'm gonna give the model shorter hair also. I'm not sure if I wanna give this model the same exact bangs hairstyle I have right now. So now I'm just gonna put the... Still wanna keep the thick lashes. There we go. Yeah, I want to give this model sharper eyes and less of a little bit less lashes. How am I doing? Hello! I'm doing fine right now. I'm just giving myself my own personal birthday present because I love femboy so much, so I decided what better present to give myself than to make myself a femboy model, which I'm not gonna rig obviously yet, but I'm just gonna draw it. But other than that, I've been doing good. It's gonna be a short stream, just probably 2 hours. I'm probably gonna stick to just 2 hours today because I have birthday dinner. My mom got me cake. So I don't wanna... Usually when I do stream, I let myself be a little late to dinner, but today I don't wanna, so I really wanna make as much progress on this as possible. I wanna give this model a bit sharper eyes and like a bit smaller. I I like very androgynous femboys, but I also want to make this a bit more... a bit less. A bit less of the... still cutesy, but not... I should have my own model as a reference to see what I already did for mine. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know my own model by heart. So, I need to have a reference of my own. Even though I could literally just look over at VTube Studio and see my own model. But I much prefer having the reference in Medibang itself. Your model's an angel? I'm a little Cupid. It's similar. It's a little similar. It's easy to mistake. But you can tell I'm not an angel because of the lack of a halo. And I'm never gonna get a halo. It would be blasphemous for someone like me to get a halo. I'm gonna be real. I have not been as unhinged as I could possibly be. Because I'm not that confident in being unhinged on stream yet. But I can definitely say I will never deserve to have a halo. Okay, let's have that as the base. So for the bangs, let's see, what did I do here? Straight bangs and then... Okay. Let's see. No halo for me. Why are you so confident in that? Hey, wait a minute. So, you know, I don't mind if I do a dig at myself. Because that's just self-deprecating humor. But when someone else says I don't deserve a halo, now hold up. Am I really that bad? I haven't even been like all that bad on stream, I don't think. After the... Okay, you know what? You know what? I did write that my femboy Silk Moth OC has a breeding kink on stream. I did write that, huh? Okay, no, you know what? Fine, that's valid. I'll take it. Okay. Oh, wait. So now that I'm doing the hair, I want to turn off symmetry pen. Oh my god, I have something in my eye. Alright. And then let's do the hair. I actually want to keep the asymmetry aspect of this. Especially with the ahoge. I'm gonna do the heart. I'm not gonna have long hair, so I won't be able to do the heart strand here. But I always like incorporating a heart into my model as like the hair. So for this one, I'm gonna put it as an ahoge. Right there. A heart ahoge. For my femboy model. Do I wanna know? Do you want me to open it up? I did it last stream and I can pull up the file right now. The question is, do you really wanna know? I am unashamed. I did this on... I drew this. I came up with this on stream. So I'm unashamed to pull it up right now. Should I be scared? Mildly. The process was cursed. The questions, the thought process in trying to come up with like the personality of the OC was indeed a little bit cursed. Just a little bit. It's not that bad, I don't think. If you want me to pull it up, I could. All you gotta do is say the word. Come on, let me change the color of my pen so that it doesn't blend here. Actually, hold up. Let me actually do this in a different layer. Let me lower the opacity a little bit. Okay. Only if you want to. I can actually. You know what? I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the. Let's see. Where did I put my file? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Boredom Bay. I put it in the down bad. You know, I'm not making the case any better for myself. I just realized I put this file, the file I have all these kinds of drawings on, I literally named the folder down bad. I literally have the file named in the down bad poster. Hold on. Let me open up. Because I added... Oh, this is the wrong one. I added more information. I also made the canvas bigger so I can put more stuff on it. So here is what I did last stream. Here's my little femboy silk moth, Elias, otherwise known as Eli. And this is the personality I gave him. He's a femboy. He's shy and polite. He really likes coffee dates and cuddles, especially the cuddles. He likes scented candles. Because, you know, moths attracted to the flame and stuff. He's also into mood lighting, especially like if it's like he likes candlelit dinner. You know, when he's taking a bath, there has to be like candle lighting and such. In bed, he's a switch. Mostly a top, which might be surprising. I have a friend who really is like appalled at the thought of this, looking at this and seeing him as a top. But he is, surprisingly. He's a very gentle top. What else? He likes shoulder nuzzles. He will literally just bend down and nuzzle into your shoulder. Went from candlelit dinner to breathing cake, yeah. Hey, it didn't go immediately there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 5 bullet points before we get to the breathing kink. Very clean lovemaking. He's a clean boy. He will clean up after you as well. And then a little clumsy. Okay, I think I added a little bit more. Yeah, I think I added these last two. Likes receiving head kisses, and his main job is being a model. Because, you know, clothing, silk moths. And then part-time porn actor. I will elaborate someday about porn actor stuff. I do have questionable. This is why I'm not gonna get a halo. This is why if I were an angel, I would not get a halo. This is why I'm just a cupid. This is why I'm just a cupid. Actually, it's in my last name. It should have been a little bit, tiny bit, like hinting at this kind of side. When my name is literally when my name Edotas is literally a play on the word eros, or you know, another similar word, erotica. Fun fact: I actually did contemplate. Would be made of fire, it would just be made. No, my halo would be just a sensor. Would be sensor pixels. My halo would be just sensor pixels. That's what it would be composed of. It would be appropriate. I did actually contemplate using erotica as just straight up my last name for my VTuber last name. I just contemplated it and then I decided, if I was really just on my own, I would do it, but I also want to be somewhat marketable for my friends like agency, so I went with a little bit. I look for synonyms as close as possible to the word erotica. So yeah, this is the reason why I'm not gonna get a Halo. And as you can tell, I really, really like femboys, hence why I wanted to make my own. Wait, speaking of Halo and my sensor bar, you think I should give this model a Halo made of pixel sensors? What if I gave my femboy model a Halo made of sensor pixels? I'll put that in the back burner. I will put that under maybe, mayhaps, possibly. For now, I'll leave it aside. Okay, hold on. Let me remove this. Because okay. I want the bangs to be not that big. Okay. Nope. I want the bangs to be actually spiky as opposed to my clean cut bangs. There you go. Oh, sure, why not? I'm gonna do that. I'm actually probably gonna do that. Just give him a halo. But when I make it, it's just gonna be just pixels. Just a sensor bar, a pure just sensor bar. Actually, I wanna give him a bit of a little bit slicked back. The hair, a little slick to the side. You know? I don't want to give him too long. Wait, actually, hold on. I'm gonna give him long hair on this side. But not so much on this side. Okay. So the general movement is this way. Okay. I'm gonna give him clean hair on this side. And then longer hair on the other. When I draw male hair, I really like asymmetry. Because it's the only way I know how to draw male hair. Because for the life of me, cannot draw men. That's why the closest I can draw males is what you call it? Femboys. Because they're close enough to a female build without actually having to be do I want spiky or clean? Hold on. Let me duplicate this. Let's try with this. No, hold on. Let me try the other one. What if I make it not clean there? Okay. Okay, I actually do like this kind of hair. A bit short, a bit long. Ooh! Okay. It's a bit heavy on this side though. I should add more volume to the other side. Okay. Actually, I want to give him... Okay, this is just a personal... This is just a personal bias of mine. I really like eye moles, which makes me wonder, why the hell did I not give myself a beauty mark? I love beauty marks, especially under the eye. Ooh, wait. That? Or just below the mouth. That's another one I really like. It's either under the eye or under the mouth. Or over the eye as well. That's also another... God, I love beauty marks. I can't just pick one. Okay, now... Okay, I think I prefer the second hair on. There we go. I think I do prefer this hair. Oh my god. I can't make this one too detailed because I already ran out of my, I think, 4th trial for Live 2D Premium or Pro. I've just been using the trial version of the Pro for everything, including this model right now. I just used the trial version to make this. Because otherwise, I would not have nearly enough parameters and such for the physics. In fact, I even like cut it a little bit. I just went all out with the eyes. The hair I skimped out a little bit on, but for this one I might go a little bit extra for the hair. Like the physics of it. Because there's gonna be a lot of strands here. So that means I have to make the outfit a little bit simple. And as much as I love femboys in like dresses and like skirts, I do want to emphasize the fact that this is a femboy. So I might have to give him shorts. And where did my symmetry pen go? There we go. That way I don't have to do it. Wait, no, actually, you know what? No. This is just a sketch, so I'm gonna keep it with pencil. Because I might want to add a little bit of asymmetry. Okay. Let's lower this one. Okay. So I want shorts. Let's do little tight shorts. Little high shorts right here. I'm gonna see if I can make this short, if I want to make it shorter or higher later. It's definitely gonna hug the skin. Actually, no, I might make it a little baggy. I might make it a little bit loose around the edge. Like that. There we go. I have never met a femboy. I've never met a femboy that I would consider a femboy. My friend, I have a friend who considers himself a bit of a femboy because he's short and he's able to like cosplay female characters really well. But I look at him and I'm like, no, I still can see you as a bit more male, not nearly androgynous enough to be a femboy in my opinion. So I've never met a femboy that actually felt like a femboy. I've seen pictures of femboys that actually look like femboy, that actually are very androgynous. But I've never met one in real life. The closest I've met is a self-proclaimed femboy, but I, personally, by my femboy standards and definition, not really a femboy. I would kill to meet a femboy in real life though. I do want to keep the little uniform aspect thingy going on. But I also want him to be a bit more fancy and not too casual. I actually don't want him to be a bit casual with this one. I actually want him to be a bit fancy. So let me get a slightly different color here. Actually, I do want to keep the ruffled collar, because I'm just obsessed with ruffled collars. There we go. This is just a draft, but okay. Where's my heart flower? I should have a name for what this is, for what this symbol is. I should have a name for that. V-neck sweater. Homeboy must be a leprechaun. Just hear about them, never seen them. Real. No, but I've seen pictures of them though. I've seen pictures of them. I've just never met one in real life. Hello, Philippine. Papa Leon, sorry, I don't have my glasses. I never wear my glasses on stream because otherwise it wouldn't be able to track my eye movement. Because I don't have that good of a camera. So I have to wear my glass. I have to not wear my glasses on stream, so pardon me if I take a while to read the name. I like your name, by the way. Thank you. Oh wait. Hold on. How many are we here? I don't have my viewers on. I literally have just a line for my viewers. I'm like, wait, these are so many people in chat other than I'm used to. I'm used to like one person talking. 1, 2. I'm not gonna turn on the number of viewers. I'm just gonna count. I'm counting 3. I'm gonna guess 3. I'm gonna guess 3 because that's how many I can count with my very blurry eyesight right now. Sorry. V-neck. Okay, hold on. I can do a few outfits. Honestly, I don't mind doing multiple outfits. So I'll give that one an next try after I draw this first one. Let me do multiple. I can do multiple different ones. I want to give them a little bit of like, I don't know, a bratty aristocrat look. So like little thing of this. Hold on. Wait, that's that I screwed that up. I messed that up. So like these things. Wait, no, it's supposed to go outward. Hold on. I'm messing this up. Hold on. Because that should not be a V. Right, that. Let me just draw the thing right now. The wrinkles in it. There we go. Okay, that made it easier. Let's see. I want to try multiple types. You know, happily was just a suggestion. Honestly, I can try multiple ones. Because honestly, all I'm gonna be doing, it's not like I'm gonna make the whole thing anyway. It's literally just a very quick draft, so not even gonna be full line art. So I have time. I'll see. I'll see if I have time. I'll try it as well. Because I also just really like drawing outfits. I have an entire like Medibank file full of only outfits. Literally just I downloaded like a stencil character so I can just draw outfits on top of it for every occasion that I want. Okay, let me duplicate. this. I wanna try... What if I do this instead? I really like ruffles and such. This is quick draft right here. And then overalls, maybe? We'll try. This is just see, you're just seeing like my live thought process when I design anything from scratch. I don't usually have like a theme in mind yet. Or it's 50-50. Sometimes I have the full thing immediately in my head. Sometimes I just make shit up as I go. Today is a make shit up as I go kind of day. Okay. I want to do a little bit rolled up sleeves. Oh wait, do I want rolled up sleeves or... I'll do one on each side. It's either some like puff sleeves like this, or let me lower this transparency again, just so I can see just the outfit. It's either this kind of sleeve, or what do I have in mind? Like the very fancy these kind of sleeves. I want fancy clothes for some reason on this one. It's either one or the other. Because this is gonna require a little more physics, I think. Okay, oh wait, I forgot the bow. Here we go. Right here, a little bolo tie. The shoes are gonna be definitely the simple, like, black shoes. Like the little schoolboy shoes. There we go. Okay. Let me just, wait. Let me just copy paste. Flip. And there we go. Oh, wait, that's not even. Close enough. And then, of course, the strap. Yeah, I'm keeping the strap thing. Oh wait, no, I actually want to do it a different way. Still a heart-shaped, like, clasp for the strap here, but I wanna do it like this. There we go. There we go. Clasp as always, thigh strap. This is just everything I want in a femboy. Ooh, wait. I want 4 gloves. I I don't know what these are actually called. I just know that they're sometimes called whore gloves. Okay. I wanna. This is just ideas on ideas on ideas. So we have the whore gloves here. Possibly sleeve 1 and sleeve 2. Okay. The sharp eyes are small enough to be boyish. Okay, the stockings as well. The stockings I'm gonna leave just below the knee. I still have it. Do I want to do it asymmetric? Like one is. These are just ideas melding together. I'm not sure if like the symmetry will be final. So I'm just playing with ideas here. See if I want it shorter or longer. Or if I want it asymmetric. First time hearing this? What, the whore gloves? Really? I keep hearing these things called the whore, being called the whore gloves. Unless you're talking about something else. But I'm assuming it's the whore gloves, like... I think. Let's see. Oh, that right. That's why I forgot to give like the little wings. Although I'm probably just gonna be using my same exact wings right now. Since all that's gonna be changing is the model itself. Or like, yeah. Like the physique. The physical look of the model. I'm really happy with the hair though. The hair, I think I'm happy with. The clothes, I feel like I can make another version. Let me make you red instead. Hey, that rhymed. Okay, oops, wait. Move you to the bottom one. Okay. And then the hair as well. The hair, I might move it since I'm pretty set with the hair now. I might duplicate so it's darker and then move it here. Okay. Okay, so now the only thing that's actually not on that layer is the clothes. So these are clothes number 1. I actually don't know. I actually prefer this one now. Okay, so these are clothes number 1. A little bit of a schoolboy aesthetic. Okay, let me color this in just so I can see it better. Let me just shade this in. Suspenders. There we go. Oh, and the shoes. Okay. Now for outfit number 2. Let me just change you to number 6. Okay. 1, 2, layer 1, 2, 6. Let's make another outfit idea. Here looks good. I can't look at the gloves the same. I mean, it's not. Oh, how do I say this? It's not like the gloves, like the horror gloves are like reserved only for horrors in like in the context of horrors. It's just I think it just got repopulated. Like I just know it as that because otherwise I just call it like really small gloves because it doesn't cover until the wrist. It doesn't cover until the wrist like typical gloves would. So I just do real. I said I just call it really short gloves, and then I just happened to stumble upon like a few people calling it horror gloves because it's like usually the kind of gloves you would see on in like very sensual scenarios and art. You know how you know the ones where people like bite the gloves and then just pull it with their teeth, like that kind of stuff. That's why I think that's why they just call it a horror glove. It's just because of art of like when people like bite the glove and then just pull it with their teeth. But it's not worn only by horrors in that context. I think. Surely not. Okay. So the next idea, it was a v-neck. I guess it's a little resembles a little bit of my own sweater. Okay. Let's see. A v-neck. Oh my god, I just realized. I have a better. If we're talking about v-necks on Femboy, I have a better reference in my own character. Hold on. Let me just get this one right here. Found you. This one, let's see. Okay, it's a little simpler. Little shorts right here. Oh, I could give myself accessories! Oh, I could give myself accessories. I'm not gonna do the tie thing. I'm probably gonna do a little bow tie still, instead of like a normal tie. I'm gonna use this one as a reference. Hold on, let me just make it a little bigger. Here we go. This is not an OC. It's not, or at least it's not my OC. It's just my rendition of a character from a book I really like. Actually, it's a character from the manga that I've been like making a fan version of. Or I've been the fan manga I've been drawing. Although he doesn't appear that early. Oh, should I do like oversized sleeves? Should I draw oversized sleeves? Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna try drawing oversized sleeves for this one. There we go. That way I can just hide the hands as well. Okay. Oversized v-neck sweater. What else? Okay, actually, let me just draw the full thing first. Oh! I just had an idea. Hold on, I'm gonna make this. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna stick to the v-neck idea. But I just had an idea to make this one just the tiniest bit sluttier. I can't help it. I think femboys, and this is what my brain goes to. I'm gonna make this thing just a little bit sluttier. Just a little bit of an off shoulder there. A small adjustment, but it makes it just a little bit slutty. Just the tiniest little bit sluttier. Which is how I like my femboys. Okay. Let me... Okay. I'm gonna need to like learn how to draw clothing wrinkles properly if I'm gonna do this thing. What the gloves do to a femboy. For this one, for the sweater thing, it's a little more comfy, so I'm probably not gonna give them hor gloves. But yeah, just making the femboy just a little bit sluttier every time. Normal like sophisticated schoolboy look, and then there's the thigh strap and the hor gloves. A very casual V-neck sweater. Just an oversized V-neck sweater, supposed to be comfy, and then I made it off shoulders just to make it a little bit sluttier. Now I'm wondering what kind of clothes do I give it? I should also do baggy clothes underneath, just to show a little more skin than usual. God, my brain when femboy. My brain when femboy, really. Just make it a little bit sluttier every time. Like some way or another. Just... Do I give him pants? Here, my next question here is... Do I give him pants? It covers enough here. This might actually be the play if I want to cut, since I'm gonna be using the free version of Live 2D for this. This is just my way to cut layers. I'm only allowed so many layers. I think I have a maximum of 100 layers in the free version. I can't go over that. Which, honestly, I never go above that anyway, even when I was using Pro. This model here is like 80? I think around 80-ish layers? Okay, yeah. So with this one, I can honestly say it's probably gonna be a little bit less than that. There's fewer lashes, first and foremost. Oops. There's fewer lashes. Oh, there is gonna be the sensor halo. Honestly, I think the sensor halo might be warranted with the way I'm handling just the design aspect of this, the conceptualization alone of this model. The way I'm making it so just so wrong. I think the sensor halo is warranted, honestly. Okay, just okay. Do I give him a collar? Do I give him a little collar with a bell? Oh my god. The ideas are just flowing. It's completely not processing, or it's not processing properly that this is still my model. I would have, if this does become the way it goes, I would have to stream in this model. But I just really like slutty femboys. So like, oh, I want to give the little cat collar. It's either a cat collar. Hold on. It's either a cat collar. Hold on. Okay, keep it like this. Actually, hold on. It's either gonna be a cat collar with a bell, a really big like bell right there, right there, or it's gonna be an actual like leash. Ooh. Looks so wholesome, then the summon wholesome disappeared. Ooh, I might. Ooh, can I do both? Hold on, let me try this. Let me just try. Hold on, let me... Okay, here's the bell. But I also want there to be a collar aspect, which I could choose to put to connect the collar to either like the wrist Okay, I might pull how do I do this? Or how do I draft this? Let me copy this part. Okay, let me lower the opacity of this one. And then transform. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Transform this. Oh, that's why I'm on the wrong layer. Okay. Never mind. I give up trying to transform it. I'm just gonna draw it manually. What if I make this a bit more rolled up? This sleeve. Ooh, hold on. Let me roll up the sleeves for this one, for this side. Roll up the sleeves a little bit. There we go. Roll up the sleeves because for this like idea, I want to connect the collar, like the leash and the collar, to the wrist. I want to connect it like that. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Roll up the sleeves there and then just have the collar connected to just the wrist. Oh my god. What am I doing to this femboy model? What am I doing to this? It was supposed to... It's a lot more wholesome than this one. And this reference... This reference I have is an absolute menace. Like an actual horror of a femboy. And yet, what am I doing to my own femboy? Oh my god. And then I kind of want to... Yeah, I want to try... I want to see if it's possible. What would it look like on? If I... Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me fix the sleeves here. Let me fix the sleeves. Let me just... There we go. The sleeves are a bit pushed up. Yeah, pushed up the sleeves, some more wrinkles here. And then... Let me make a separate one. Just so I don't get confused. Just so I can see what it actually looks like in full. Ooh. Okay, Loki, I might like this one. Putting him in his place, but this is still me. This isn't like an OC femboy. This is just me as a femboy. What do you mean putting? This is my subconscious putting myself in my place. That's what's happening right now. You know, I think I might like this idea more than the previous one. You know? Ooh, with the collar. Okay. You know, I do think I like this idea. Ooh, okay. I do like this idea. Oh. Over this one? So you know what? Novocaine, I think your idea might be fire. Thank you for the thanks for the V-neck sweater suggestion, because I kind of like this idea now. Plus, I can skip out on giving him shorts. I could literally just save layers, and then I'll just give him like socks. Really comfy socks. I don't have to design much. Maybe I'll give it a pattern, but I can just give him really comfy socks and just be done with it. Oh my god. And I can still keep with the asymmetric idea because it's just different amount of like folding in on itself. Bro. This is just gonna be like the comfy fit. A comfy femboy fit. Oh my god. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this now. I really like this now. Okay. I'm not gonna delete this though. I don't know. I might want an alternate outfit for my femboy model. Who knows? So I'm not gonna throw this away entirely just yet, but okay, I might start actually like drafting it right now. So let's see. What am I gonna do? Okay, I need a new layer for both of them. I need to recolor you in a different color. Let's make you dark green. There you go. So let's see this model in Fusion. Okay. Let's start with the bangs. I want to start with the bangs. This is still the draft, but this is now like the color draft. Like the concept art in full. Okay, let me just increase the correction. Ooh. Okay. Next is this segment. Okay. And then another part in the same group. Okay. So here we go. That's one segment of the bangs finished. Let me still lower the opacity. Okay. Next is this part. Okay. Right here, the swooping side bangs. I'm gonna have to put a lot of like bounce physics on the hair since the rest is gonna be simple, so I'm gonna have to put a lot of physics on this. Oh, he might have a big forehead. He might have a big forehead, not gonna lie. I think he might have a big forehead. Nope. Oh, let's make it more of an actual heart. Okay. There we go. So my keyboard has to like be slammed into in order to work. So I'm sorry if you can hear me like just like slamming very hard in the like some of the keys, because a few of them would not respond. Okay, hold on. What's next? Okay, let's do this bang first. It's just gonna be one segment of this. Okay. Oh, no. Not curving enough. Sorry if I'm tilting my head too much because that's I tilting my head feels a lot more natural than to just like rotate it. I also do it like when I draw in real life instead of, you know, just tilting the paper. Look. This does help a little bit, but I can't help but still tilt my head also. It's just I don't know why tilting my head just helps, even if it shouldn't really. Wait. Oh, okay, this one. I was looking for the canvas settings. So those are the bangs, the front bangs for this. Those are the front bangs, so we'll go whoosh. And then the side, no, not side bangs, is there? Oh, I guess it connects to, this part's gonna be the side bangs, even though it connects to like the hair, the main hair itself. Ooh, okay, my eraser was too big. Okay. And then the front here. Oh. Okay, so there's the front side. Okay, I should do the face first. So let me get my symmetry pen. Let me find the center. Here. Okay. Okay, now I can start to draw. Oh wait, wrong layer. Ah, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. I hate when that happens. Okay, so that part, the ears peeking out right here. I'll fill the rest in on the other side. Okay, let's do the mouth. Smaller smile than my normal female model. Right here. Just one giant thick lash instead of a lot of small lashes. Just one thick boy right there. Maybe one small lash here. I did one small lash here. Okay. Yeah, definitely made the eyes a lot sharper than I usually like to draw, like, my character. No! I lost my center! I lost my center! Shit. Don't lose the center. No. Right there. Oh, no. I'll just move to the other side. Also give him a lash, like, down here. Just one singular one. Wait. There we go. There we go. And then the eyes. The eyes are definitely a lot more sharper than I usually like to draw, but again, I want to emphasize the fact that it's a femboy, so I wanna make this a little less like cutesy feminine. Also the eyes, I might make it sharper. That part I'm not decided yet. Like the shape of the eye I definitely made sharper than usual. Ooh. Do I want to make the eyebrow sharp as well? Or a little soft? Because, what's my normal eyebrows looking like? Yeah, mine's a little bit more raised and a little bit more upturned. So I think this neutral one is already fine. It's already a lot more upturned than my normal model. Sharp as well. Let's make it sharp. Ooh, there we go. And then... okay, I might do the mole. Ooh, this is a tough choice. I still can't decide if I want the mole under the eye or under the mouth. Let me put the eye ones for now. Oh wait, why am I using the pen? Pencil, pencil, pencil. Pencil. There we go. Okay, next. Ears. Ooh, I want to maybe give him earrings? Should I give him earrings? Because I don't have earrings myself. I don't really have earrings myself. I can't decide what kind of earring. If I do give him earrings, what kind of earrings do I give him? What kind of earrings do I want that's asymmetric? Oh! Okay, this is the one thing I was missing. I just realized. I will always try to incorporate my flower, my tree petal heart flower. There we go. Okay, it's so simple. I only have one of it. Crazy for piercings? I'm not that crazy for the piercings part. Like the most piercing I usually would do is just a lip ring. But for this one, I feel like giving the lip ring is a little too like cool and badass for this. Cause like this model is bold and extremely slutty, but I don't think it's the bold like lip ring and piercings kind of bold. It's like like a collar type thing and a lip ring would go crazy, but not when the collar is a leash. Like if it was this one, I might give it a lip ring. Maybe, not sure. Not really sure, really. Okay. The other side of the hair, or I forget. Okay, I want this side to be lightly, like, it looks a little bit slicked back, but not cleanly slicked back hair. Okay. I'll keep this here just for the sake of making it easy to like rig. I'm gonna keep this separate from back here. And then the other side, hold on, let me just copy this. Or no, rather, let's symmetry pen this thing. Let's make this symmetric. The back hair, symmetric. There we go. Okay. So there's the hair. The hair is done. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I will have to do a lot of like different layers and strands for this to just make it a bit more lively. Okay. Next, of course, is the sensor halo, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering my pens right, which I have a lot of different pens that I downloaded, I should have... Wrong. Where is it? I know sci-fi. Wait. Ooh, hold on. Can I make it apply foreground color? Oh, hell yeah. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no, I have an idea. Let me just use a normal pen. I'm trying to find a way to make it look like actual sensors. Which, let's do another layer just to be safe. Right here. And then filter. Mosaic blur. On. Where is it? Preview? Ooh, on. Let's lower the intensity. Oh wait, that's motion blur. Not where's the mosaic blur? That's motion blur. I'm blind. Mosaic. Ah! This is what I need. This is what I need. It's not even anything bad. It's just pixels in the shape of a halo, but like the mosaic blur makes everything like so like it just gives off the wrong impression anytime I see it. Oh, this is perfect. If there's a hole, there's a goal. Oh, this is perfect. Hold on. Let's adjust the size to like... Oh, I can adjust it. Ooh, how? Okay, hold on. How small? Okay, if I make it like this, then it's just gonna look like the normal. Okay, I'm gonna make it... Oh, 15. Okay. No, I think this is too big. So I think around 21 is good. And then just make another one and just... layer it on top, I think. Maybe. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. There we go. The halo is censored. The halo is successfully censored. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing here? You know, this is a good birthday, honestly. I love this present for myself. Oh my god, this is so this is so wrong. But at the same time, I can't think of a better birthday present for a femboy lover. Okay, symmetry pen again, because I need this part to be clean and symmetric. Okay, it's a circle for the... Oh, I did not draw this centered, did I? Whoops. That's fine. Oh my god. Off center again. Circle, circle, circle. Even with symmetry pen, I cannot make a circle. Why is a circle so hard? Why must circles be so difficult to draw? Okay. Okay, that's... Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Stay here. Okay, here's the collar. Okay, draw the neck first. Right here. And then... there's also... the connection here for the leash. Bro, I'm so happy with this one. I'm so happy with this one. It feels like I shouldn't look at the halo. It's... I know. The I told you the mosaic like sensor thing makes everything look so wrong, even though it's literally just a circle. There's nothing wrong with it being so realistic. It's logically there's nothing wrong with it. Like being 100% real, there's nothing wrong with it, and yet just making it more pixelated, just makes it look so wrong. It must feel like we shouldn't be looking here, even though it's a circle. How to make a circle look so illegal? Okay, hold on, let me... Wait. I'll draw the sweater first? No, I'll draw this part first. Now comes the question, how do I actually draw a leash? How do they actually look like? Leash handle, hold on, let me Google this. I need reference picture. Leash handle. What do these look like? Oh, okay, hold on. I need close-up image. Oh, there we go. What's this? Attachment to the harness, no. Okay. So... hold on, I'm trying to process how to draw this. Okay, let me just do this part first because this seems easy enough. It's just the attachment part that I can't seem to process. Why is that so hard? I gotta go now, but take the next time. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for putting up with the insanity that is my femboy obsession. Okay. Let me just connect it here. Okay. Actually, let me increase the... Because I'm doing big strokes, I need the highest correction possible. Okay. Let me stop it right here. And then... make another one. I would die if I had chosen. Part of me earlier was thinking if I should make it a chain. I would die if I had to make it a chain. Oh lord. Okay. Let's draw this part. Okay, when I draw, once the handle itself is drawn, it's not that actually hard to do this. Okay. Next comes the sweater, which once again I'm gonna need this for. Let's do it in a different layer so I can erase it. So I can erase the excess lines. Here, here. Oh my god, why did I press the eraser? I'd have to reset it every time. Okay, that's too thin. This is my eraser for symmetry then. Okay. No, let's start from the bottom here. Okay. Okay, there's where it connects. Now I just have to connect the top part to here. Here we go. Not that tight. It's just gonna be simple. I might add a few patches. Like with how I did... like how I have my normal model. Oh, that's the thoughts I had. Okay. I'll add those later. Okay, but for now, the oversized sweater. That's the oversized sweater part. And then the sleeves. Okay. Oh, there's the part of it. Okay. Next is let's start from the sleeve here. Being pulled down. Let's see it being a little bit pulled down by gravity, but still pulled up enough to show the... what you call it again? The leash. Okay. What time is it? Okay, it's only been 90 minutes. Let me just get some thing to do. I should not be chugging down soda. Oh my god. My throat burns. My throat burns. Okay. I've recovered. I should really look up references for how sleeves work. I should really look up how rolling up sleeves work. Because if I'm gonna be rigging this, I need to have it actually still be a proper model. Oh, hold on, someone messaged me. Okay. I just had to reply to someone real quick. Okay. A little bit right there. Just a little bit curved. Show that it's falling off the shoulder. Bro, what am I doing to this? What am I doing to this? What am I doing to this model? I just wanted like a FEMBOY model, just a generic. Literally, just my idea was just me. This, like, similar kind of outfit, but like on a FEMBOY. That's why I drafted like the schoolboy look, because it's supposed to be more reminiscent of give me 1 second. Actually, wait, I can't do it. I'm showing on the YouTube studio right now. I don't know how to remove it. I don't know how to remove it. I don't know how to remove my sweater. Hold on, I need to turn off a model right for 1 second. Show it right here. Cause let me just do some stuff. I forgot how to show it. Screen button. Screen button. Screen button. Check it off. Double check it. Okay. So use screen button hotkeys. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now I can show it back on screen. Where did my YouTube go? There we go. I wanted to make my FEMBOY model initially something similar to this. This one. Where it's just a sleeve. There we go. Where it's just like a puff sleeve, like a simple like white shirt sleeves, and then just short for bottoms. That's why I thought, oh, let's do the... We can do the schoolboy outfit, like suspenders, little shorts, and then the white sleeve, like white sleeve top still, with like ruffles and the bow tie. That was my initial idea because I just like really cute outfits. This is just what I like to wear in my normal wardrobe. But then, but then the idea, but then I was given the lovely, lovely idea. Very thankful for that idea to do a sweater. To do the sweater. The V-neck sweater. Too big. Let me get back into position. Wait, no, I'm too big. Up, down. Here we go. Okay, now I can get back to drawing. I only have about 15 minutes left. That's fine. Okay, let's... Okay, so there's this. Let's do this. Let's draw these parts. I don't know what these are called, but I just see them sometimes on sweaters. Here we go. I don't know how to draw clothing physics. I would have to put on... Because I do have an oversized, like a more or less oversized jacket. The problem with that is it's too dark. It's just a black jacket, so I don't have a reference, a proper reference for clothing wrinkles for like oversized sleeves and such. I can try to use my own jacket as a reference, like put it on and just see and just copy the way the sleeves fold. But it's a black jacket, how the hell am I gonna see the lines? I will find some way to make it work though, so because I eventually, not anytime soon, but eventually I do want to make this model a reality. Someday. Someday. Wait, hold on. Let me use my symmetry pen for the hands. Once again, let me find my center. Then this. Oh my god, no, my center! Stop it. Stop going away from the center. Okay. That's the... Oh, that's why it feels so weird. Okay, let me lower the... Oh, there we go. This feels much better. Okay. The correction was too high. I forgot I left it that high. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I got the hands on that side. But this hand has a bit more skin exposed, so I have to cover that up too. And it's your turn. I can see it's going well. Yeah, I am so glad you suggested the idea of like a what you call it? The V-neck sweater, because I really like the way it turned out. I'm sure initially I thought I had the idea like just make it a little bit comfy. I feel like that's also what you had in mind. Just something comfy. And then me being me, when it comes to femboys, decided to just make it a little bit more slutty. Yeah, the suggestion really helped. Like, I just had it started with the idea of like, ooh, what if I just make the one sleeve fall off? It's just a little bit more slutty, you can tell. The sleeves are a little bit off, there's more skin exposed. I decided to roll up the sleeve here so there's now like a collar. A collar with like a little cat bell connected to like a leash. And I decided to make it so oversized that I'm not gonna draw shorts. So this is just what they're gonna be wearing. That's it. There's no shorts in this comfy socks. I decided to go from just pure oversized sweater comfort into making it just a little bit more slutty. I also successfully found a way to make the halo pixelated. It is now censored. The halo is now censored. And it will stay that way. Because look at what happened. It's just a tiny little bit more. There's nothing too revealing. The thing that is being censored by the mosaic pixels is just a circle. It's just a halo. Like when you look at the sweater, like you can see from the anatomy here, the sweater is covering more than enough. It's like really oversized. It covers more than enough. He has a dog collar. I mean, it just completes the fit, you know. At first I decided I just wanted to have like a collar here just so there's something, it's not too empty around the neck. And then I thought, what if I do make it a bit more, you know. It's not like anyone's holding, anyone other than him is holding it. It's just an accessory with a leash. It's attached to himself, so that's fine. It's fine, I think. It's not that bad. And yeah, look, the thing that needs to be actually censored, there's more than enough space. There's more than enough space there, so he can get away with not wearing any pants. Not the weirdest yeah, it's not the weirdest fashion statement. It's just very comfy. It's comfy fashion with just the little tiniest bit more. Somehow really actually fits the character really well. Yeah. I mean, it is still I completely disassociated. In my obsession in making this, I completely disassociated. Because this is supposed to be still me in just a femboy body. This is still just me, and then I just decided to just go all out because my brain went femboy. I'm worried that when this does become a full model, I'm worried that I might not change out of it. I'm scared that I might not change out of it, which is surprising considering I'm not really a fan of short hair. I usually always draw anything that is like me. Can I suggest a name? But it's me! It's not an OC! What name would you give? If this was an OC, if this was not just me in a femboy outfit, what name would you give it? Would you give him? Because being realistic, this is just me. in a femboy. Bartholomew! Honestly, with the collar, I kinda see it with the collar. Oh my god, especially since I do still have this on hand in case ever. And honestly, the like bratty aristocrat look does feel very Bartholomew-esque. But this would be Bartholomew in just an everyday comfy outfit. Except for some reason he decides to put on a dog collar and attach it to his own wrist. He also decides to not put on the sweater properly and allows it to just fall off his shoulder, revealing an excessive amount of skin. Look at that. And also no pants. I'm just gonna call him. I'm gonna call this one I'm gonna call him model Bartholomew. But when I do eventually make this model, it's gonna take a while, honestly. I am very not efficient when it comes to rigging. But eventually when this does become a reality, it's still gonna be I'm still gonna refer to it whenever I design it. Whenever I design this model, I'm gonna refer to it as Bartholomew. But when I stream as this model, I'm just gonna still stream as myself. I'm not gonna roleplay. But for the sake of funsies, yes, let's call this one Bartholomew. You know what? I'm gonna change his file name right now. Hold on, let me open up the file. Let me open it up. Where is it? Down back. No. Wrong folder. Should be Hopium Fits. There we go. Let's rename it into Bartholomew. It is now canonically named Bartholomew. Let me just save this. Hopefully, I don't know if it's gonna reflect up here the new file name, but I am definitely. I seem to be on fire with it, so just said yeah. It's just what happens when you have fun and like let go. When you just let go of all inhibitions. Alright. Let's see. Let's do the legs now, and then I can go back, and then I can just just a rough coloring, just so I can have a sense of the color palette for the outfit. Although I'm probably just gonna stick to my own color palette, just pink. And maybe more... Oh, I might use more purple, actually. For this model, I might use a bit more purple. Because my own model uses a lot more pink. Hello, Luna! Thank you for the happy birthday wishes! Do you want to see, like, what my idea, like... what I've done? Look at this! A work in progress, like, model concept. You can thank Novo for the idea. For the idea of the outfit. Initially, I drew this model with this outfit. I drew this because it's more or less supposed to be a play on what I'm wearing right now, which is like a frilly white top and then just short bottoms, because I'm wearing right now a skirt, like little skirt right here. That's what the shorts were supposed to be. And then Novo here gave the wonderful idea of just doing a V-neck sweater. It's just a V-neck sweater. And initially, I did just draw a V-neck sweater. But then as I was drawing this other side, I had the sudden idea, because I am a degenerate when it comes to femboy. When it comes to femboy, a very cozy femboy? It was a very cozy femboy. It was. Keyword was. Past tense. Because as I was drawing this other side of the very comfy, oversized sweater idea, I decided to be like, you know what if I made it a little bit more, a little sluttier by putting one sleeve, one like shoulder, like one off shoulder, because it's oversized. So I like, what if I make it fall off his shoulder a little bit and just expose a bit more skin? And then the rest fell into place. I decided not to give him pants because it's oversized anyway and it covers his undergarments. And then because this one was too empty, I decided to initially to just give him a collar. And then I decided, ooh, what if I did a bell? And then I went another step and gave him a leash. So yeah, it went just a little bit sluttier than the initial idea of cozy, oversized sweater. Just a tiny little bit sluttier. Also, I really am happy with this one. I'm not an angel. I'm a Cupid. But because like I as a Cupid, I do have like little angelic wings, the angelic looking wings, but Cupids don't typically have halos. But if I did have a halo, the halo, it has to be made out of sensor pixels. The kind that you would put in very suspicious places to censor them. I know the censored halo is peak. I am so happy about the censored halo. I'm so happy about it. It's literally just a circle, but making it pixelated makes it look so wrong. It feels like there's something wrong here that should be censored. And yet it's just a circle. It makes it... I love how just pixelizing it makes it so much more questionable. So now I'm making this femboy have a very censored halo, despite also just having no pants. I am not gonna be censoring anything below here. Instead, I'm just censoring a circle above his head. This is the kind of headspace I live in. Okay. Now let me draw the comfy socks. The comfy socks. Okay. Comfy socks right here. I need to learn how to draw, like, in general, clothing wrinkles. I need to learn how to draw clothing wrinkles before I make this an actual model. Before I start rigging it. But yeah. It's like one of those videos when they censor random words in King shows, and it's I know, it's like they censor like the most mundane thing. Like you can censor the word apple in a sentence. And then you just hear it and you just hear the beep and suddenly, what the fuck did they say? But they literally just said apple. There's nothing wrong with apples, but it's just the censor makes it seem 10 times worse than it actually is. And I am very happy with what it does for just the halo. It's the perfect kind of halo for this degenerate femboy. That is literally supposed to be just me. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, okay, okay. And okay, and that's done. Hold on, let me just also I have wait, what's his accessories? Okay, there's not much accessories there, but I do like the idea of having a pin, a hairpin here. Just a heart pin. Okay, just a small little detail to the accessories, but like going from you should eat an apple to you should eat pea. It is a big change. Even though you said you changed nothing in the sentence, you just censored one word. You didn't even change any the words in the sentence. You just censored one word, and it suddenly changes the context. There's something magical about that. There we go. The sensor pixel. Ah. Okay, let me pull up my color palette again. Let me pull up my model again so that I can just copy the colors. Now, where is it? Okay, this one. It's taking a while to load. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna take my colors. And I'm just gonna do it in one layer since this is just a draft. I don't need to worry about going outside of the lines too much. There we go. This is just a very quick draft. Let me turn this on so I can see what I'm working with. Okay. Bro, seeing the no shorts is also just it feels like it's so wrong, but like it's not that bad. It's still a comfy outfit. It's just a little hint of sluttiness. Just a tiny little hint. The most obscure little hints. Okay. Let me color this in. After I color this in, I'm gonna end stream after I color this in because it's already 8 and I have a birthday dinner with my family. So but this was so fun. I'm so happy with how this turned out. I had such different expectations coming into the stream and walked out with something completely different. That's the biggest little ever? No, it's not. It's not too... It's not the biggest little ever. It's just little. I could make it so much worse, honestly. I am capable of making it so much worse. I think. I mean, I could give him straight up like an actual like leather shorts and like a crop top, a skin tight crop top. I did have that idea as well, but for the first femboy model, I decided against it. But I do have that brewing in my head, like a crop top, a sleeveless crop top, like skin type crop top, and then shorts. Plus the whore gloves. Plus thigh highs. I bet you I can't be so much worse. Never underestimate how far my brain goes when it comes to when it's thinking about femboys. Because when it comes to like normal dudes, like what you call it, like not this one, like this kind of normal human dude, not human, this isn't human, but just actual like more masculine kind of person, my brain kinda halts, and it's like I can't think of a lot of things when it comes to that, but when it comes to femboys, oh my god. I think I don't want to know how far. Just keep in mind whatever I like, no matter how bad the stuff I say on stream is, my brain is like 10 times worse. Like whenever I say, like whenever I talk about like these bizarre things on stream, that's me being tame. Because I'm telling you right now, this is me still being like scared of being fully unhinged. This is me holding back. This is me holding back. My friends have to deal with so much worse with what I talk about. So be glad I'm not being 100% on like my thoughts on screen. Good to know, yeah. You are spared. You are spared from my degenerate thoughts, honestly. Okay. I need this color here. Hold on. That's alpha watercolor this. Just this part right here at the front. And also this part right here, the side. Ooh. Okay. And maybe the halo, not the halo, the ahoge could be colored like this, just so it stands out against it. Next is the white lines, which is my sharp pen. Okay. I'm gonna keep this kind of coloring style for the hair the same. Yay! There we go. So that makes it feel like it's still me. Let me just get the colors here. Where's my pen? Watercolor? Okay, hold on. Let me go in here. This is just placeholder. I really should have written how to do my own eyes, because I actually forgot how I got this. I forgot the combination of like layers and colors and specific colors to remake this eye. So what I've been doing a lot of the times whenever I need to draw myself, I've literally just been copying the iris and just pasting it. Because I actually really forgot to write down how I made this. And I try as I might to make it from scratch, I have not been able to like successfully recreate this effect. I forgot the specific transparencies and like the layering. I honestly, it's one of my biggest regrets when it comes to like the my models. I horribly regret not being able to remember where. Oh, no, not that. I want this color for this. Okay, and this color. I want the pinks here. And also this. This is pink. Okay, for the sweater, when it comes to my femboy thing, I might want to put more purples. I might inverse my color palette a little bit when it comes to the pinks and purples. I might do more predominant purple. Yeah, I might do a bit more predominant purple here. And then instead of pink. Because right now my model is like mostly pink with a little bit of purple. And it's very like white and light and such. So for this one, for my male model, I might inverse it. Just so it's a bit more obvious that just so it's like a bit more obvious with one or the other. Because eventually, like, if I do make more clothes and different hairstyles for the models, I still want I want to keep it a bit more androgynous, but still make it clear which one is the male model, which one is like my normal female model. Because who knows, I might decide to do an outfit where that's two. Where my model or my female model has short hair. Maybe I want to do an outfit where my male model has long hair. I'm undecided because I have too many ideas of outfits I want to draw. Too many. Okay. Here's the color. I might be thinking of making either the sweater or the shirt underneath stripe, like my socks. Or I could just keep my socks still striped as always. I could still do that. Let me try it right now. Let's do the black part first. Okay, let me do the black part first. Okay. And then the other foot. Okay. Let's draw this. It doesn't have to be perfect since this is just a concept. Okay. On. Let me zoom in so I can color. Give me this. Give me this. Alright. Let's see. One, two, three, four. One, nope, wrong color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, okay. For the... I might make this a little darker or less saturated. Let's see. Okay. I think this is fine. I might, for the final one, I might actually make it a bit more gradient with both of these colors. But this one isn't that bad actually. Okay, give me this pink because I want it to be stripes. Okay, hold on. Let me. No, here. Here we go. Like this. You know what? There we go. Now it's actually like linear. You know what? I'll just color in the black again later. Okay. Here's the black. Ooh, it's actually coming together pretty well. Let me turn this off. Ooh! Actually not that bad. Again, still simple. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna make this dark purple a bit, like the hair. Bro, this fucking sensor. Actually, hold on. What if I make it? Where's my other pink? This shade? This shade of pink? Wait, no. Is that the right shade? Does it feel like it? Hold on. What about this shade of pink? No, I think I want... What about purple? No, I think I like the darker shade. Bro, this sensor halo is diabolical. The censored halo is diabolical. Okay. This is the white. Okay, I need this again. Oops. This layer. I keep working on the wrong layer. Typical digital artist struggles. Accidentally drawing on the wrong layer. Okay. And then finally, one thing we need left is gray. There we go. Ah, there we go. The color. Yippee! Okay, there we go. Just to make it a little fancy. Oh my god! Okay, so this... I have finished my femboy model. This is my birthday gift to myself. And I'm very happy. Oh my god, I went over the time. I said I'm gonna only work for like 2 hours. I went 20 minutes overtime, but that's what happens when I'm working on femboys. I lose track of time. So yeah, it is actually so good. I did not expect this outcome when I started stream, and I had the idea of like drawing a femboy model. This is not the outcome I expected. But I'm still happy with the outcome nonetheless. Again, thank you Novo for the idea of the V-neck sweater. So yeah, I'm not gonna make the model just yet. I'm not gonna like make the layers, make the actual layers. I'm gonna keep it as this concept for now. It's probably gonna be the model itself is probably gonna be like some kind of milestone thing. I'm not sure what kind of milestone yet, but it is. I will promise that it will eventually become a reality. Even if not for like milestone reasons, like I just want this to be real. Honestly, this is just me being selfish. I want this femboy model to be real now. So yeah, I'm gonna... Hold on, let me save before I actually exit. Make sure I don't lose any progress. Okay, it's saved! Yippee! So that's the stream. I really didn't expect this to be what I walk away with. I really just expected it to be like a more male version of what my current outfit. I did not expect a cozy slut a femboy. But honestly, this is the perfect femboy. Yeah, I'm gonna go have my birthday dinner now. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for like the suggestions and ideas and like tolerating the insanity that is my femboy obsession. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. You guys also go rest. Go get some food. Go like take a shower. Go take a rest after a long day. Cause you guys also deserve it. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna head out now. And yeah, I might stream again. I wanted to stream again much earlier this week, but like it's 10:26. Oh my god, yeah, you should go get some rest. Go get some rest, Novo. Thank you so much for the suggestion. This femboy would not have been birthed. This femboy outfit would not have been birthed if were it not for your suggestion. So thank you so much. Oh, am I gonna actually take a screenshot of this? I'm just gonna save this image. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go and stream. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. So yeah, I might probably stream. God, I hope you give birth to the femboy, I guess. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. Bye! Let me move to my end screen. I need to remember that I have end cards in like starting soon screens now. Yippee! Yeah, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna go eat dinner. You guys go eat dinner. Get your rest as well. And hydrate. Remember, stay hydrated. It's so hot right now.